Good morning. You are listening to UpReach, a morning devotional presented by the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee. Now the multitude of those who believed were of one heart and one soul. Neither did anyone say that any of the things he possessed was his own, but they had all things in common. And with great power the apostles gave witness to the resurrection of the Lord Jesus, and great grace was upon them all. Nor was there anyone among them who lacked. For all who were possessors of lands or houses sold them, and brought the proceeds of the things that were sold, and laid them at the apostles' feet, and they distributed to each as anyone had need. Acts chapter 4, verses 32 through 35. A new charter of the Russian Communist Party was prepared, laying down what a communist should believe and how he should behave. It was reported that the charter had 7 points, and the 7 points are more than worth setting down. The first demand is loyalty to the cause of communism, both in Russia and in other countries. The second is conscientious labor for the benefit of society. The third is collectivism and comradely mutual assistance, one for all and all for one. The fourth principle is honesty and truthfulness, moral purity, unpretentiousness, and modesty in public and personal life. The fifth demand is for mutual respect within the family circle and concern for the upbringing of children. The sixth principle is intolerance of injustice, parasitism, dishonesty, and careerism. The last demand is for fraternal solidarity with the working people of all countries. Here is nothing except the demand for loyalty to communism, which a Christian could not accept and which, in fact, a Christian is bound to do. In the face of this very remarkable document, there are certain things to be said. The communist can state in a few intelligent and intelligible words what he believes and on what principles he believes that life ought to be lived. If he is asked for what he stands, he is able to say so. Can the Christian do the same? It is impossible to fail to see that this communist creed is a social creed. It is clearly designed to be worked out in life and living. For instance, it sets before a person a standard of workmanship in the shop, the office, the factory, the workshop, wherever he may be. It sets before him the attitude he ought to have to his work and to other people and to himself. Does the Christian take his Christianity to the office and the factory with him as the communist takes his communism? What about you today? Do you take God with you everywhere you go as a part of your daily experience in the world? Do others see in you a genuine love and concern for their well-being? Why not commit yourself right now to giving this day to God and to the service of His people all around you? This has been UpReach, a presentation of the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee. I am Kyle Bolton, the pulpit minister at Church Street, and I would like to personally invite you to come and share times of Bible study and worship with us each week. We meet every Sunday at 9 o'clock a.m. for our morning worship, followed by our Sunday school for all ages at 10:15 a.m. Then we meet again at 6 o'clock p.m. for our evening worship. We also have a midweek meeting for devotion and Bible study on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. As we experience this holiday season, it is my prayer that you and your family will be safe as you travel, that God will bless you with some wonderful times of fellowship with family and friends, and that God will use you in a personal way to bless the life of another. Then, as this holiday season concludes and life gets back into a familiar routine, please remember that every day is about Jesus. If we at the Church Street Church of Christ can help lead you to know more about Him, not just about His miraculous birth, but also about His life, His teachings, His ministry with people, His cruel death, His burial, His amazing resurrection, and His promise to one day come again to reward those who are faithful to Him each day, please call on any of us at the Church Street Church of Christ at 359-3597. You may also check out our website for more information and contact details at www.churchst.org. We are willing to help you in your walk with God at any time, day or night, for there is no other relationship as vital as this one, because this is the only relationship you will ever have that has eternal consequences.